That should send me off to sleep alright, shouldn't it? Let's have a drink together. Wow, that's amazing. To you good people out there who bought this for me, you know who you are. I just want to say thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. It's definitely a sipper. I couldn't down too much of that quickly because I'd just be on my back. Lovely job. Cheers. It's not quite a full English, but it's pretty good. Fried corn with bacon and fried eggs. That's pretty darn good first thing in the morning. I'll leave you for now because I want to eat this before it rains. And it's really, really nice. Forgot to mention it's fabulous with a runny yolk. Just wanted to show you something. There's me tent. There's the marker post for me pitch. There's the other marker post all the way down there. It's miles away. So I've got a really big pitch. It's bigger than my garden. The slope is ridiculous though. If you look at the slope, if you go from left to right in a straight old line, I literally was sliding down the hill all night and fighting it. That's okay. Right, got to do me washing up. Bit of washing up this morning, get that done, and then we'll get on with the day. If you like this video, by the way, and you like this sort of content, let me know in the comments. And if so, I'll go out and about a lot more, visit a lot more campsites and visit a lot more places. And if you're feeling really daring, feel free to subscribe. I've just made a schoolboy error. I came out and I didn't bring the adapter to put you on a tripod. So I'm just holding you in my hand. Hope that's alright. I've had breakfast, I'm heading into Minehead. This is quite a good spot, places like this, because I'm close to the West Coast Way, which is West Coast footpath, and also we're close to Exmoor. So places like this are quite good to explore from as a base. Considering all the rain we've had, it's not too bad. I've been through much worse. Conditions underfoot are okay, which I'm very surprised about. I'm going to go off for a bit of an explore, and if anything interesting comes up, then I'll let you know. It's so peaceful, there's no people about. I can hear the birds in the trees. I'll let you enjoy the ambience just for a little bit. There's a woodpecker in the background as well. There's woodpeckers about. It's nice to hear them. You don't hear woodpeckers very often. I didn't know if you got that. It's like a little drilling sound in a tree about a mile away. So if you do it again. There he goes. I'm not sure if you got it. The little bit of forest here is absolutely stunning. The light is fantastic. It's beautiful and sunny, and it's shining through the trees. I'll show you. Even on the GoPro, that should be good. I've noticed every time I turn you round, the slightest movement of my hand, it puts some interference on there, so apologies for that. Today I'm using an Ordnance Survey map. I'm using a digital version. I've got the paper version in my bag. Since I've started using them and buying the individual maps, I found them ever so useful, because here I'm on a track. And so if I didn't know where I was, I'll turn you around. I can see myself on the digital map, and if I start walking, it kind of moves along with me. And that's absolutely fabulous. Even if I didn't have an internet signal, I could use the map offline, and if I found a reference point, I could still scan around on here. Obviously I've still got the paper map in my bag just in case, and also a compass, etc. I don't really need it, but you know, if I ever get lost, I should be able to find my way out. I do get lost rather a lot. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know about that. Well, I'm heading back now. I walked into Minehead. It's like a seaside town, and maybe a lot of you are not familiar with it. It's got it's a standard sort of seaside town, I guess, but it's got a place called Butlins on the seafront, and it's like a holiday camp thing where you can go and take your kids. They also used to do a lot of themed evenings there as well, and themed weekends. That's where a load of people go along, get absolutely bladdered and act completely disgracefully. I think it's an English thing. We've all been there. It's a bit strange walking into the town, because I'm still kind of like wary of being around people and being with people. It's like today, it's like this little trip here that I've done. I'm completely autonomous. Well, 95% autonomous. I bought all my own food, I bought all my own drink, bought all my own alcohol. The only things I've used is a tap, so I can boil some water, the shower and the toilet, and the washing up facilities, so I could just wash my little pots. But the water's absolutely boiling hot, and the lady comes around and she cleans on a regular basis, so I've got kind of every kind of confidence in that. But I've still been going around with the hand gel and all the rest of it whenever I touch something. I don't know, maybe it's paranoia. Let me know what you think. How are you with regards to how you act amongst people, or what you do in situations out? I guess it's going to take us a long time to kind of get used to being around people and be confident to be able to use facilities. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. Let me know. Heading back up to the campsite. Not sure if I mentioned that. And I'll show you my fridge. I say fridge, for a weekend I've got this little fridge set up ish, cold room I guess, and I'll show it to you. And if you don't know about anything like that, then it might be of some use, because it's really useful. If you're going away for just a couple of days, it works brilliantly. And you don't need to worry then about dragging too much nonsense about with you. It's very simple, very cheap, very effective. Right, let's head on back. Hopefully I won't have a heart attack going back up this hill. Here we are everyone, I just wanted to show you what I use for a fridge. It's a little bag. It's one of those insulated type jobbies. But what it's got is an additional skin. And what I do, I put some of that builder's foil inside. Just line the whole thing with that. And this has been in here for like 24 hours now. I put in 2 frozen bottles of water, remembering to take out about that much for expansion. As you can see from that, there's still ice in there. So that keeps everything lovely and cold. Literally everything is still cold. My butter is still solid. This is yeah, coming up to 24 hours, 25 hours now. Got some meat in here as well. It's defrosted. I'm going to cook him up in a minute anyway. Let's throw him over here. There we go. He's defrosted, but he's still cold. And what I do, I put everything that's cold in here. So everything goes in the fridge first. I've got some vegetables. That is proper cold, that is. It's been next to the ice bottle. So everything goes in and it makes an absolutely wonderful storage unit. You can keep your milk in there. Oh, there's my milk, still nice and cold. It just works. So you don't need to go spending loads of money on ice boxes and stuff. You just want 2 bottles of frozen water, or 3, whatever you choose. The benefits is you can drink the water after and use it. And just one of those supermarket insulated bags. And then its job is a good one. Just thought I'd share that with you. Time to cook some lunch. We'll keep it nice and simple. Want a hell of a slope here. A little bit of oil. Throw in my pork chop, which is still really cold. We're going to throw in some pepper. It falls off. I ought to put something underneath it really, but it'll be alright. We'll go with it. Some nice slices of that. I like these sweet peppers. They look lovely, don't they? Beautiful and vibrant. Do that one as well. There we go. Throw him in. I lost a bit in the bottom there. I was trying to decide how to get him out. I'll take him out of there. There we go. Sorry about this wind. To that we're going to add a halloumi. Halloumi's amazing stuff. And just cook it all up together. Whoops, nearly lost him. Still lovely and cold after he's been in my little fridge. Oh, that already wants to be in the halloumi stick. Here's how not to do your cooking. Goes to show you don't have to do lots and lots of difficult stuff. I'm going to put him on the floor out of the way, otherwise I'll lose him. What we're going to do is add a bit more oil to that, otherwise it'll stick for a pastime. And to top it off, we're going to throw in a big knob of butter, or we're going to drop it on the floor. It's alright. As you can see from this, the butter's really hard still. Fantastic. That's better. He's not sticking so much now. What we'll do, we'll put the lid on and come back in just a minute. Let him cook for a bit. How we doing? Let's check him out. Beautiful. Beautiful juicy pork chop with some pepper. Now we're going to go in with the halloumi. I was going to do some other bits with this, but there's no point. Let's just go with this. Looks lovely. It's going to taste amazing. The saltiness out of the halloumi, that should add a lot of flavour to the pork shoulder steak and the pepper. Easy one pot cooking. It's been a few minutes, let's see what we got. It's all merging in together. We'll put that on top this time, so you're starting to catch a bit of colour. Give that a shufty round. Try and get a bit of colour on that halloumi. And break that one up. Look how moist that is. It's fantastic. Turning round because he's on the slope. It's probably not one for the health conscious, but it looks amazing. He's had a few minutes. Let's lift this off. Oh, lovely. Look how moist that is. All the juices are coming out of the halloumi. If you go to posh restaurants and things like that, they make food amazing. Do you know how they do it? They fill it full of butter and cream. How many times have you seen a master chef or whatever, perhaps on the television, and he comes to the end of his sauce, which is full of cream, and he goes, "We'll just throw a load of butter in it for gloss." We'll cook that with the lid off now and let it reduce a bit. It's going to be amazing. what I've decided to do is put my pork chop in there, throw in a little bit of juice just to brown him off a bit. So we can get some of those fats coming out and a bit of caramelisation. And then we'll add him back into the main mix. Keep turning him because he's on the slope. Look at that, beautiful, he's got a bit of colour to him. That's better. Oh. We'll give him a minute or two to do his thing. Oh, nearly lost it. Must say I've been super impressed with the hard anodised pots that I've got for the Trangia stove. I'm hoping you're getting this okay. He's a bit ripped, but hey. It's not the best in the way of slicing, is it? But it's going to do the job. It's going to do the job. Let's stick with it. There we go. Let's just mix them both through. Get all that flavour out. Take him off the heat, he's well done. Certainly getting blowy. There we are. All good. There we are, a nice bit of lunch. Fantastic job. Lunch in the field. Hope you've enjoyed coming out on this little trip. If you have, and you want to see me going out on more trips, then put something in the comments. I've kind of got plans to go away a lot more, to go by seaside, woodlands. A lot of it's probably going to be on campsites if I can, and I've got the time, and I can kind of plan it out. And I thought it would give us all something else to kind of look at and things to do. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned it. If you like this video, let me know below, and if you like this type of content, let me know. So I plan on doing a lot of this in the future, but I don't know if it's something that you like as well. It's been strange coming out for like the first time for like ages. I can't remember how long it is. It must have been 2.5, 3 years or something. 2.5 years perhaps. Yeah, it's odd. So I've packed loads of stuff that I don't really need. My car looks like a skip. I might give you a few photos at the back, a little montage at the end. I'll throw a few photos in. It's just like everything, it was all tidy when I left, and now it's just like everything's an absolute mess. I got gear everywhere. It's probably going to take me a day to tidy it all up. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'm going to finish this. Then I'm probably going to pack up and shoot off, because there's not much more I can do on this trip. I've been out and about, I've cooked lunch. I was sliding down the hill all last night and I wasn't too happy about it. So maybe I'm going to shoot on. Thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Dinner in a field. I don't even know if that's in focus. I'm hoping so. There we go. Catch you later.